This is the second of two tutorials for students who are interested in applying for judicial clerkships. In this tutorial, we'll talk about using Westlaw and Lexis to find cases that a particular judge has authored. Reading opinions that a judge has authored is another great way to get to know your judge. It will also give you something to talk about in the interviews. You can find an opinion that is interesting to you and bring it up during the interview. Note that you should read all of the opinions that are cited in the Notable Decisions section of the Almanac of the Federal Judiciary that we saw in the last tutorial. Let's start with Westlaw, and let's continue to use Judge Richard Posner as an example. From the main page, click on Cases, and then go up to the right of the search bar and click on Advanced. This will take you to a page that allows you to conduct a segment search. When you do a segment search, you're only going to be conducting a search in one specific part of a case. Clicking on the PDF here at the right of the screen will give you examples of all the different segments. For our purposes today, we're going to use the Judge field. What this will do is bring back cases where Judge Posner wrote the majority opinion. As opposed to last time, we actually do not want to write Judge Posner's full name here. This is because the court doesn't always report first names. Sometimes it will say Richard Posner, but sometimes it will just say Judge Posner. So what we'll want to do is just search by last name. Let's go ahead and type in Posner. Since it's possible that there's more than one Posner in the judiciary, we'll want to limit our results by jurisdiction. This way we can be sure that we're only getting results from the Judge Posner who sits on the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals. So over here, go ahead and expand Federal, and then expand Courts of Appeals, and choose 7th Circuit. So as you can see, Judge Posner has written a lot of opinions. Our search brought back almost 3,000 results. You have a couple of ways to make this more manageable. There's a drop-down box here where you can sort the results. One thing you might want to do is sort by date. This will show you the most recent cases first. You may want to check the most recent issued opinions before you go to an interview so you know what the judge has been doing in the last term. Another feature you may be interested in is the Sort by Most Cited feature. This will bring back the cases that your judge wrote that have gotten the most citations in other sources. This could give you an idea of which of your judge's cases have been considered to be very important. Now let's look at how to conduct this type of search in Lexis, where you'll see that the process is very similar. From the main page, click on Cases, and then find Advanced Search. Here it's on the upper right of the search bar. Again, you'll find examples of segments here on the right-hand side by clicking on this PDF. The terminology is a little different on Lexis. What you want to search for here is Opinion By. This will only search cases where your judge has written the majority opinion. So again, let's type Posner into the Opinion By field, again leaving out the first name. Let's again sort by jurisdiction and choose 7th Circuit. You can sort by date in Lexis to look at the newest cases first. Note that Lexis is different in that there's no Most Cited option. If you want to find the most notable cases, you'll have to rely solely on that section, Notable Decisions, in the Almanac of the Federal Judiciary. This concludes the second of two tutorials for students applying for judicial clerkships. Please contact Inga Vanderkruis to discuss more about clerkships.